Okay, so here is the second part of the intro to classes video. Here's the code that ties back to that slideshow that we watched about classes, object-oriented programming, abstract data type, and the implementation of class and its methods. So here is a file called single video. Do this right. Single video.cpp. Okay, so here is a quick demo of everything that we talked about in that slideshow. How to create a class, how to create the data members, how to access the data members, how to create public functions. So the const int max char stays the same. The class, the struct now has become a class. We have private data members. I have 2 of them. You should have 4 of them to take this and try to build it for your song database. So I would start out by trying this out. You could start by building your song database, which is where we will start with your project 3 anyway. So as you watch this, it will benefit to just create a song database. So title and year are the two data members that I need. You would need your song name, song artist, minutes, and seconds, just like you did with your struct. The only difference is this is a class and the data members are private. The public member functions, I need 2 constructors that I have, my default constructor and constructor with parameters. Then my member functions are all my accessor functions. I have 2 of them to get title and get year. Get title is void because it is going to return. The char array goes back by reference. Remember, you don't need to return anything, whereas the year is an int, so it gets returned as a value, so it is an int function. This doesn't take any parameters because there's nothing to take. You're going to go to the object and say, give me the year, and it's going to return it. You don't need to send it anything. Set, the 2 set functions. So you should have 4 accessor functions and 4 mutator functions for your 4 different data members. Set title and set year likewise takes the new title from you and sets it for the object. And so it's a void function. Likewise, the new year, you will send it a number. It will set it for the year value for the object. Again, it's a void function, but it takes something and it sets its own data member, year, and title. Then we call the print video function. Again, it doesn't take anything. Remember, the object invokes the method. So there is already an object when the method is being called. Don't pass the object to it. You don't need to. A video dot print video. A video calls the print video method. These are important things to remember. Okay, and a semicolon at the end. Likewise, a video will call set title. A video will call set year. So whatever the object will call its own method. Okay, there are only some methods for which we will have to send an object when 2 objects are involved. At this point in time, we won't worry about that. Here's the constructor. Default constructor, exactly the same as what you had before. The only difference is remember to put the class name with the scope resolution operator. Same for constructor with parameters. Make sure you put the class name with the scope resolution operator followed by the constructor. The constructors are done. Then we go down to talk about our accessor functions and mutator functions. So here I'm going to add some comments that says these are my accessor functions. They are my getters. So get title, string copies from the object. Remember again, destination, then source. From the object to return title. Goes back and says, here you go. Same way, return the year from the object. These are mutator functions. Sets, takes it from new title and puts it into the object's title. Destination, then source. Year equals new year. Set the value. We are not returning anything. Print simply says, here you go. A video, whoever is calling it, their title and year will get printed. Okay, get used to this concept of the object being there when these functions are called. There is some object, whoever calls it. So for example, we go into main. Again, remember, I need temporary variables because I cannot directly access my objects data members. So I need temporary variables to read from the user to do everything. So the a video gets created with the constructor with parameters. A video calls print video and this print video gets called with a video's title and year and it gets printed, right? So the object a video invokes its method called print video. Please enter the movie title. Here we are getting information from the user, read it into temp title, do the ignore, or if you use scene.get line, you don't need to do the ignore. Read year, year is an int using the extraction operator. Populate a video by calling the mutative functions avideo.setTitle. So a video is now going to get changed. This Lion King and that year is going to be gone with whatever the user has entered. A video calls its set title and says, here you go, I'll give you a title, set my title with this, set my year with this. A video gets set, then we create another video called my video. So simple examples, right? Two objects. Then I take everything in, I can use the assignment operator with objects. I take everything in a video and copy it to my video. So my video is going to be exactly the same as a video. And then I print both of them. A video calls its print method, prints itself. My video calls its print method, prints itself. Okay, so it's simply put a class implementation with a client with objects created in the client. So this main here is your client code. So try this with your song database. We will definitely use that moving forward for the next phase. In the next video, we'll talk about creating an array of objects. These are single objects, a video and my video. We'll see how to create an array of objects next.